Well, author John Krakauer says his new book, Missoula, seeks to understand rape and why victims have difficulties in reporting the crime. Krakauer's latest book hit stores on shelves on Tuesday. It provides his version of the rape scandals that rocked the University of Montana some 3 years ago. As MTN's Dennis Bragg reports, the book covered much of the same territory local residents were aware of as the crisis unfolded.
In the forward, Krakauer explains this book is an effort to understand what deters so many rape victims from going to the police and to comprehend the repercussions of sexual assault from the perspective of those who have been victimized. The book begins with a graphic depiction of the September 2010 rape former Grizzly football player Bo Donaldson was sent to jail for, an assault that happened after a drunken night of partying. Other assault cases are outlined, including a detailed look at the high-profile case that led to the acquittal of former Grizz quarterback Jordan Johnson. The common theme is how copious amounts of booze and drugs fueled the assaults and accusations. The book purports to show how Missoula approached the sex assault reports because of its ties to the athletes, even while using a moniker most Grizz fans have probably never heard. Missoula has a culture uniquely its own. However, thanks to the fusion of its gritty frontier heritage with the university's myriad impacts, Krakauer observes, UM fans call themselves Grizz Nation. Missoula is Grizzlyville. It would be hard to overstate the degree to which Grizz football is exalted by the residents of western Montana. Krakauer notes as many as 80 rapes were reported in Missoula during a 3-year period, although he admits that's not unusual. In other words, the number of sexual assaults in Missoula might sound alarming, but if the FBI figures are accurate, it's actually commonplace. Some are already criticizing Krakauer for not talking with more local officials. He says he did interview victims, their families, and acquaintances, as well as some of the accused men. He closes the book by saying the episode, which resulted in multi-year agreements with the Department of Justice, laid the groundwork for reforms, although he takes final jabs at the county's former and current prosecutor. The Missoula rape crisis aired a lot of unpleasant truths and generated no small amount of anguish. More than a few of those tainted by the scandal remain in denial, like Fred Van Valkenburg. And he notes the DOJ agreement's payment for a technical advisor will help keep close tabs on the effectiveness of the county attorney's office under his successor, Kirsten Pabst. Dennis Bragg, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Dennis. And John Krakauer will be in Missoula on May 6th to take questions at a public forum.